welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose. Hope you guys are having a great day. All of this. Hi. So today's video is all about my top favorite oily skin foundation for you guys. I know we're going into the summer and a girl can sweat throughout the summer, so these are some of my top favorite recommended foundation, especially for women of color. So let's begin. So this is a Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. I did a tutorial with this foundation. I will actually insert clips from past videos of me applying all the foundation, so that will help you guys a lot. This foundation is going to give you a nice, healthy, beautiful glow to the skin. Not only that, but it works for oily and dry skin. I know you guys love foundations that work for both skin types. So this foundation comes out more runny in the bottle, so you might have to blend it very fast on the skin. It gives you a definitely more medium to full coverage, and you can definitely build it up. If you have acne, I will say this foundation will give you more of a light to medium coverage. You might want to go on with one of the foundations I'm going to mention next from the drugstore. Yes, thank you, Jesus. So this next foundation I have is from L'Oreal. So this is the L'Oreal 24-Hour Foundation, and this is the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Now, they have a more Pro Glow foundation, and they also have the Pro Coverage foundation. Out of all of them, this is one of my favorites. I do like all three of them. So the color range for this foundation, again, is not the best color range. They have about 3 to 4 shades for women of color, which I think is terrible, not gonna lie. So the color I have is 111, and then the darker shade is 112, so there's one more darker shade up to that. When I usually use this foundation, I usually use 111 and 112, or I use this foundation with another darker foundation from a separate brand. I will say when I apply this, I feel like sometimes you don't even have to set your skin, so it might be one of those foundations that you just apply. But if you want this foundation to last 24 hours, like it says, I do recommend for you to make sure you set the skin. The next foundation I actually got because a lot of you guys recommended it to me, and I did a whole review video on it. This is a MILANI Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. About 3 to 4 colors for women of color. The colors that I recommend for women of color is 12, 13, 14. My stomach is grumbling. Ooh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast, guys, and it's 12. Just gonna be real with you. I love this foundation because I feel like it's a very full coverage foundation. I love how it looks on the skin. It looks very flawless, very airbrushed for me personally. If you have acne, this might be a little bit too cakey for your skin. It is a very full coverage foundation, so that's why I think it will be a little too cakey for your skin. Hyperpigmentation, girls, dark spots, this is gonna cover your hyperpigmentation a whole lot. Hello. Also, I will say you can also, like it says, you can use this foundation as a concealer. I do like it as a concealer, but I personally love it more as a foundation. Now, the last drugstore foundation I have is a new one that came out this year. It's a NYX Total Control Total Drop Foundation. It's definitely a more medium to full coverage foundation. If you have more acne skin, it might be a light to medium coverage foundation for you. It's very lightweight on the skin. It feels very hydrated on the skin. It does dry to a more matte finish, so if you're wondering, it has over 20 or more shade ranges for different skin tones. It goes very light and very dark, which is so beautiful. Now, the last 2 foundations I have for you guys, you will not find in the drugstore. It's all high-end. So this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation. This foundation has been around forever. When I was in high school, I used to use it. I used to take my mom's, and I would apply so much, and she would wonder what happened to her foundation, but I would be using it, and I wouldn't tell her. Actually, not very nice to me, not very good. I'm just gonna be real with you. This is a very medium to full coverage foundation. It definitely could work for oily or dry skin. I will say I love it for oily skin because it really stays very long onto the skin. It's very long lasting. If you're looking for a new long lasting foundation in the summer, definitely recommend this. If you haven't tried it, I feel like a lot of people have tried matte foundations before, but if you haven't, something I recommend to you guys. Lastly, the last foundation I have is one of my favorites actually. It's very expensive. It's like 62 bucks. Up there, I know, but it's worth it. But I haven't bought it in a little while because we're on a budget here. This is the GIORGIO Romani Luminous Silk Foundation. This foundation is very hydrating, very moisturizing. I will say if you have oily skin, you definitely have to set this foundation. I think this foundation is more geared to those who have dry skin, but it looks so beautiful on the skin, especially that it comes in a good amount of shades for women of color. The darker shades, I will say, run a bit more orangey / red, but you can make it work for you, okay? I promise you guys. Again, it's a medium to full coverage foundation, very buildable, okay? If you have acne, it might be a little bit too runny and too hydrating for you, so you might want to go with something like the Pro Matte Foundation if you have acne. Now, that price is not the most dreamiest ever. if I'm gonna be honest. But it's a great foundation that I recommend for you in the summer. It looks very luminous, very lightweight foundation that I just think you're gonna love so much, okay? So those are my top foundations for oily skin, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any recommendations, make sure you leave a comment down below so I can check it out. Let me know what you want to see next. I love you, and you know the dealio. I will, you know, see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.